The video that you're about to see is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Good afternoon, everybody. Here we go. Welcome to Divinity Beyond Divine. I am your psychic tarot reader / numerologist / astrologist. I also read life charts, so if you want a life chart, just hit me up, in the description box, or give me at an email, and I'll send it to you, in a message or something. So, today's reading, we're going to talk about Charlie Kirk.
News that shattered much of the nation, the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. Texas leaders are among those speaking out and condemning what happened. An assailant shot and killed Kirk while he was speaking with college students, as he often did. It happened at Utah Valley University Wednesday in Orem, which is about 40 miles south of Salt Lake City. On Friday, 22-year-old Tyler Robinson was arrested and named as the suspect. Kirk was the founder of Turning Point USA, which he turned into a conservative powerhouse that attracted tens of thousands of young people at college campuses across the country. He welcomed all to debate him about the issues. Kirk was 31 and left behind his wife and 2 young children.
It was an absolute punch in the gut. It's simultaneously heartbreaking and infuriating, especially to those of us who are in very similar battles across the country to save the hearts, minds, and souls of the younger generations.
When you can't go out and have a conversation with college kids on a campus and talk about your ideas without being afraid of some madman with a gun shooting you, then we all lose something. And so I think we have to have not only universal condemnation, which I'm glad we've seen, but then also a commitment from there to try and use this as a moment, an inflection point, to pull back from this brink.
Charlie was very good at taking his message to young people. And I think that from the constitutional conservative aspect, that was something that was missing, to inspire young people, to create that movement among young people, and also to go and, willingly and willfully challenge and ask for the open debate.
This is not something that any family needs to experience, and I think that is exactly why me and my colleagues have been advocating to tone down this political rhetoric that we are seeing in this country, because if history is any teacher, we've seen how this rhetoric turns into violence, and this is just another example of that.
Governor Greg Abbott ordered all U.S. and Texas flags at state government buildings to be lowered to half-staff and remain there until sunset today.
Partner who is a male transitioning to a female. We have learned that the roommate of the alleged shooter is actually a romantic partner who is a male transitioning to a female. This is the roommate who shared messages with investigators that helped them zero in on the alleged shooter. FBI sources tell Fox the roommate has been extremely cooperative and, quote, had no idea their significant other was planning to assassinate Charlie Kirk. Those sources also tell Fox that when the alleged shooter's father confronted him about Kirk's murder, he said he wanted to kill himself rather than turn himself in. But we know it was the father and a minister that the family knew. They were able to get him to turn himself in to police. Now he is here at the Utah County Jail waiting for his court appearance, where he will formally be charged, and that is again expected to happen on Tuesday.
Now, as you all know, it's been the talk of the town. Everybody wants to know why. And you are at the right place at the right time. God makes no mistakes. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it. We're going to ask some deep questions. Maybe some of you haven't asked. I want to start off by saying, if you're new, did I say please like, share, and subscribe? I hope I said that. I just wanted to make myself clear. I took notes over the weekend. When someone dies, guys, I just want to let you know I'm not going to be the first person to jump in. First of all, I think it's disrespectful. You need to let the dead rest. And then once they cross over, then you can read them. I'm not a disrespectful tarot reader, so you're going to learn that about me. So anybody die, I don't want y'all in my comment section talking about, oh, you need to read this one, you need to read. Respect the dead. Okay, so we're going to get into it. We got some questions to ask. The first question we're going to ask is, who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death? I'm curious to know that. Second of all, we're going to ask, you know what, it's early. I'm not going to even give you guys questions. I just want answers, and I want to see what tarot comes up with. But I do have my own evidence that I researched, and I'm going to show it to y'all, and I want y'all to open your pineal glands, which is what we're going to do. We're going to learn how to open our pineal glands. Okay, this is pre-psychic training right now. Okay, so what is the pineal gland? The pineal gland is your third chakra. It's your crown chakra, right? The knowing. So we're going to focus on that right now. So we're going to do a quick meditation, and we're going to channel that. So I want you guys to be very silent, and I just want you guys to close your eyes, in with your nose, out with your mouth. Now we're going to do this, okay? And I'm going to count to, let's say, I'm going to count to 30, and then we'll be done, okay? Starting now. Everyone close your eyes. We're going to open up our third eye chakra along with our crown chakra. Ready? Go. Okay. I think we went over 30, didn't we? We went over 30. It's okay. It's okay. Now that we're open, let's get into the reading, okay? By this way, this video is for entertainment purposes only. I don't want the man in black coming after me, okay? So let's get into this. So I already cleansed my cards. I use amethyst, again, purple, the color purple. Amethyst is very good for psychic reading, psychic healing, psychic enlightenment. I always put it on top of my cards overnight when there's a full moon, and I kind of let it, cleanse the cards, because you can use stones to cleanse them. The only thing is, don't get them wet, okay, depending on the stone. All right, so we're going to get into this reading, guys. First of all, I don't care what side of the fence that you're on. Nobody deserves to die. I mean, I didn't like none of his belief systems. I didn't even know who he was, to be honest with you. I don't be checking for nobody like that. He was for the Republicans. I just want to let you guys know I'm not on both sides. I made that clear. It doesn't matter who gets in that office. All these people are friends. They're all under the same umbrella. Just want to let y'all know. It's time to follow the purple brick road instead of the yellow brick road, if you know what I'm talking about. Those of y'all, my metaphysical people know. It's y'all people out there who are new, who don't know. All right, so Spirit, let's talk about this. Question we're gonna ask, Spirit, is what was the question? I had see y'all. I'll be honest. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death? So what I will say, Charlie Kirk is a Libra. Spirit, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death, Spirit? The world wants to know. If you don't mind, Spirit, could you please allow Charlie Kirk's spirit guides to enter the room? I will be respectful. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Just give me 1 second, guys. I need to cleanse the room. Please, Spirit, invite Charlie Kirk's spirit guides to communicate with my spirit guides. Charlie, if you're on the side, if you are willing to communicate with my fans, please do so. I invite you here. I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm getting a lot of people with halos. He has a interesting. There's a lot of people I'm getting on the other side. Spirit, talk to me, talk to me. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death, Spirit? Is what we want to know. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death? Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Spirit, Charlie Kirk is your love. He is your beloved. He is your child. Please, Mother, Father God, authorize me to see and say anything and everything that you authorize me to say and see. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death, Spirit? All right. Who was involved in Charlie Kirk's death? I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Amen, amen, amen. So one thing I will tell you is Charlie Kirk is a Libra. Now, those of you, please don't get offended when I tell you this, but to my Libras out there, Libras always want balance, but they're not balanced people because their scale is always tilted. You know what I'm saying? So they're not balanced. Charlie Kirk is a number 5 numerology speaking. Very curious person, very versatile, great speaker, great motivator, can touch many people. Very spontaneous, very literal. He does have a shadow side to him, which most number 5s do. They can be very sex addicts, have addiction to sex. I don't know how many kids he has. Maybe I gotta look that up. And they can be very abusive, which I'm not saying that's him. I'm just saying, I'm speaking on numerology speaking, number 5s, if he's operating with his shadow side. Now, like I said, I don't care what y'all belief system is. Nobody deserves to die. He had a family. He does have kids. I know he was a so-called Christian man. Telling y'all. And he also talked about the LGBT community, which is something that I don't want you guys to do. Okay? Everybody's God's children. God don't make mistakes. And one thing I can tell you, this had nothing to do with a transgender. Okay, let's get that fact straight. We're gonna see if he was sacrificed. We're gonna ask all these questions. Okay, let's just get into it. We're talking too much. Okay, so the first thing I'm getting rise above clarity, freedom, and solution. This may be bittersweet or sad, but Charlie was changing. I feel like in the past he wasn't getting any clarity. He wasn't getting any solution. And I get that he wanted to be free from the problems. okay, that he was in, is what was crossing him. What I see what's happening, what he was standing on, was when it came to harmony. When it came to power, self-confidence, and productivity, he was a threat. I get the Nine of Hearts, what I see in the future. I get there's going to be some fulfillment, protection, and harmony. I feel like hearts has fallen, but things are all over the place when it comes to the truth, when it comes to money. He was trying to choose sides wisely in the past. That's why he was trying to come up with a solution. What was happening at the moment, there was some positive movement forward. What was around him. But it's a waiting game. The question we asked was, did someone who was involved in his murder? It's going to be a waiting game. And it was all about money. It was all about the truth. So before I start this reading, I'm going to show y'all some videos, okay? And you tell me what you think. I'll be back with my commentary.
They should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents in the Southern District of New York.
Yeah. Everything except sexual assault material.
I think every file should be released to the public the same way as the JFK files. Let the American people decide.
Put them out there, because if there's nothing in there, then we can see there's nothing in there. Now,
I think the DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents.
Phase one release of the Epstein files, do you think it was more of a PR stunt with Pam Bondi because she just got into office? What do you think is actually going on? Do you think that she genuinely has the files or people are destroying them?
Well, I think they got to make this right.
Right.
We as the American people deserve to have every Epstein file released with no redaction whatsoever, period.
Right.
They got to make it right. And we, the American people, ran on transparency. We deserve to see the entire client list. Every document the government has regarding the Epstein files, we, the American people, should have on an easy-to-access website immediately in a very, very quick fashion. I'm pushing for that both privately and publicly, just so you know. Secondly, there probably are a lot of destroyed documents. I think that's probably the issue.
If you enjoyed that, then like and subscribe.
I think the DOJ
Phase one release of the Epstein was more of a PR stunt with Pam Bondi because she just got into office. What do you think is actually going on? And do you think that she genuinely has the files or people are destroying them?
Well, I think they got to make this right.
Right.
We as the American people deserve to have every Epstein file released with no redaction whatsoever, period. They got to make it right. And we, the American people, ran on transparency. We deserve to see the entire client list. Every document the government has regarding the Epstein files, we, the American people, should have on an easy-to-access website immediately in a very, very quick fashion. I'm pushing for that both privately and publicly, just so you know. Secondly, there probably are a lot of destroyed documents. I think that's probably the issue.
If you enjoyed that, then like and subscribe.
After a major event this last weekend where we talked about Epstein, I want to just kind of give you a little bit of an update. We've been covering other stories as well. Breaking day, President Donald Trump said, any credible information, let them have it. So here's a good place to start. There's an Office of Personnel report at the Department of Justice, a report where they interviewed Alexander Acosta, who was the U.S. attorney back in 2007, that prosecuted Jeffrey Epstein on a very, let's just say, suspicious case. He was not treated harshly. The original search warrant was selectively composed to try to protect Epstein. So the whole point of this Office of Personnel report goes to the underlying transcripts, and we can get access to that right now. Well, not we, but the Attorney General of the United States can get access to that. President Donald Trump has greenlit this. He said, any credible information, Pam Bondi, you can't release it. And so I know Pam. I think Pam should do this. I think Pam should walk down the hall to the Office of Personnel report with PR. This report, in it is a ton of information. Secondly, I think the Department of Justice should move to unseal the grand jury testimony in the Ghislaine Maxwell case. Number three, I think that Ghislaine Maxwell should be given the green light. Go talk. Let people ask questions. Figure out what the heck is going on. Was Jeffrey Epstein an intelligence asset? Now, the Israeli government has come out and said, no, he was not one of ours, under no means necessary. And so, was he Saudi? Was he MI6? Was he CIA? We do not know. And our audience is really fired up about the story. We've been covering it extensively. Yesterday, we were covering a lot of other stories as well, but today we had Mike Pence on, we had a couple of reporters on. This is some breaking news. President Trump today had said, any credible information, let them have it. A good place to start is unsealing the Department of Justice grand jury testimony, the Office of Personnel report. In there, we're going to find out all the information of the intel aspects of this. So we're very...
Megyn Kelly, first of all, I cannot stand that bitch. I cannot stand it. Yes, I called you a bitch. I cannot stand her with a passion, y'all. She's so racist. You know how you can tell racist people? They just got that look. You know what I'm saying? She one of those people. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to cut y'all off. Continue.
Epstein was playing a part. Epstein was a LARPer. Epstein was cast for a specific role, and he played it really well. The sweatpants and the Harvard jacket, the kind of disheveled hair, looking as if he was so smart and above the clouds that he was doing advanced math.
The DOJ should immediately move to unseal all the Epstein documents in the Southern District of New York.
Yeah. Everything. Everything except child sexual assault material.
I think every file should be released to the public the same way as the JFK files. Let the American people decide.
Put them out there, because if there's nothing in there, then we can see there's nothing in there. Now,
people deserve to have every Epstein file released with no redactions whatsoever, period. Right. And so yesterday, I don't want to comment because a lot of these people are my friends, but they got to make it right. And we, the American people, ran on transparency. We deserve to see the entire client list. Yeah. Every document the government has regarding the Epstein files, we, the American people, should have on an easy to access website immediately in a very, very quick fashion. I'm pushing for that both privately and publicly, just so you know.
Yeah. That's why he died. And for some of y'all out there who want to believe it was the transgendered, who want to believe it was the black people, you are bamboozled. You moral compass is off. You don't know, you don't have a connection with spirits, first of all. You're thinking so much about people changing their sexuality, which has nothing to do with you, unless you got some guilty conscience where you feel you're going to turn gay. And first of all, you hear how they try to pin it on a black person? They try to say, like, we did the shit. Leave us the fuck alone. That's what I would tell y'all to do. Leave us alone. Anyways, I'm over myself. Charlie, you're here. Let's get into the reading. Okay? Let's get into the reading. Who was involved in Charlie's death? The first card I get the Eight of Swords. The focus was there was something about restrictions. He was blindfolded, but everywhere he would have moved, he would have got cut. There was something dealing with restrictions. Okay, is the focus. It was heartbreaking because 3 people are involved. So you guys are thinking it's that boy? There's 3 more people that's involved in his death, I promise you. And who will get arrested. Well, yeah. It was somebody from in-house. I get the 7 of Swords. There was something about, there was some sneakies doing the unexpected. The reason they killed him because he was going to release the Epstein files. He had a voice that was going to spread, and it got loud, and he needed to be stopped. What was in the past was there was some false hope. We weren't getting any documents. Trump kept delaying the motherfuckers. Excuse my language, spirit. Just had to get it. Sometimes you need a motherfucker to get out. You know, you just gotta say, I need to stop. I need to stop, y'all. See, I told myself I wasn't gonna cuss this year. What they know is he needed to walk away. He was going to walk away is what he knows. It's what Charlie is saying. He was going to walk away. What's in front of him and what's in front of America it's a tense situation. It was all about money, y'all. This whole assassination was about money. And they did get desires fulfilled. The hopes and fears and what people are worried about, it's a cover-up. It's definitely a cover-up, but it's going to get revealed really, really soon. And it has something to do with Trump. For entertainment purposes only, allegedly. But I don't want to say allegedly. It has something to do with fucking Trump. That's why he was taken out. He was sacrificed. Those of you who are watching, I just want to say, if the family members are watching me right now, he is around you. Okay? He's around you. I see him watching, looking after his little kids. He's around his kids. He's watching them. So no worries about that. Let me see what else Spirit wants to say. There's another guy in the past. I get a fire sign man, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries man. There's something dealing with joy, but there's a cover up, but it's going to get revealed real soon. 2 days, 2 weeks. I promise you. There's going to be more talk about this. It's not over yet. It's going to be challenging when it comes to the decisions, but they're going to maintain. They're definitely going to maintain on this case. Like I said, there's more than just one person. There's 2 other people that they're going to have to catch. This was an inside job. Someone knew, whoever was close to him knows, okay? Whoever watching me, whoever was close to Charlie knows. The person was paid off, y'all. He was paid off. I feel like there's a woman involved too. For some reason, there wasn't a helping hand, but I get this fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman who's waiting for money. There's a girl that's involved in this too. 1, 2, 3. Kind of reminds me of Malcolm X. This is what Spirit is giving me. I get there was something about a bad deal, bad contract. It had a lot of weight on his shoulders because he talked about the LGB community. He talked about immigrants, but there was something about in writing that he should never cross the line. Something in the contract. I get that they're going to put a fight. I get this. I feel like this is his wife. I get a water sign woman, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer woman, and I get a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus man who are going to put up a fight when it comes to this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He was sacrificed. It was definitely a sacrifice. It was a sacrifice. There are 3 people involved. And this is going to bring stress to America. Which brings my next question. Will they be found? Will the other 2 people, I'm going to say people, be involved, get arrested? Will they catch the other 2 people? Spirit, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Will they catch the other 2 killers who unalived Charlie Kirk? Spirit, please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. That 22-year-old boy that you guys are seeing, he was one of the fall boys. I know they captured image of him running, but I'm telling you, he didn't do this alone. It wasn't just him. Stop saying that. It wasn't just him. Spirit, will they catch the other 2 people? I love it. I love it. Cheese. Man. So I get something's going to be revealed in 2 days or 2 weeks. Okay, there's a cover up is the focus. Could be a woman with secrets. Maybe a woman has secrets. Okay, because she's covering. You know, I get the moon, right, and I get these two pillars, which represents the government. Okay. What's crossing this is going to be karma. You see, it's funny because I get 3 people involved, right? There's going to be some type of karma that's crossing this, some judgment. I get one of them is a Capricorn man, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus man. Not just Capricorn. He could be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus man. Okay, I don't want y'all coming for me. It's out of those 3 signs. It's going to be challenging in the past. It's going to be a waiting period, what they know. They're going to remain strong. There's going to be something dealing with media. You're going to hear some audio files or something dealing with computers or something like that. Like there's some files that are hidden that is connected to this man that they're going to find. Could be like some type of technology, something like that. What's around this situation has something to do with a decision. It's going to bring a lot of confusion. Okay, what they're worried about. The fog will be lifted, but it's going to bring a lot of confusion. And I feel like it has something to do with the lovers. I feel like they're going to get information from his wife. His wife knows more than what she's letting the media know and the public know. The wife knows. Now, Charlie, don't get offended, but only thing I respect him for is he was changing his life. That's the only thing I respect him for. He was changing his life. He wasn't a good person. I mean, he was one of those type of people, he always got to be right. So, I had another question. What was my next question? Was it because of the Epstein files? Spirit, talk to me. What the outcome was? Oh, yes. I forgot what I was saying. I lost track. I'm sorry. Was this because of the Epstein files? Was Charlie Kirk unalive because of the Epstein files? Spirit, talk to me. Was Charlie Kirk unalive because of the Epstein files? I just need clarity. Was Charlie Kirk unalive because of the Epstein files? I get memories of the past, so I'm going to say maybe. What's crossing is I get this fire sign woman, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries woman. The ships are coming in as what they're standing on. I get there's another woman, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer woman. I feel like, I don't know why I get Hillary energy. I feel like Hillary was in those files too. What they know is there's a lot of confusion. I get gossip and rumors is what's in front of them. In their mind is going to be a big transformation. When the ships comes out, what's around them is it's a tense situation. What they're worried about is money. I knew it was about money. And was this about the Epstein files? Yes, it was. But they're trying to remain strong. It was about the Epstein files, so I'm going to say yes. Oh, man, I'll tell you. There's 3 other people involved. I'm going to stick to that. It's going to come out in 2 days, 2 weeks. There's something shocking that's going to come out. And it's going to be by this woman. Could be Kamala Harris. Maybe she's going to reveal something. And they're going to end up doing something unexpected. This, my friends, is a distraction. What y'all didn't focus on was the kids that got unalived in Colorado.
And we begin with breaking news at noon. The Jefferson County Sheriff's Office just finished a news conference. They shared a picture and the name of the student who shot 2 other students at Evergreen High School yesterday. Investigators say 16-year-old Desmond Hawley went through the school looking for targets, but lockdown procedures kept him from getting through.
He came up against a roadblock on many of those doors. He couldn't get to those kids.
Thank you for being with us at noon. I'm Mikaela White. We want to give you a quick breakdown. There's a lot of new information the Sheriff's Office just shared with us. Investigators say 16-year-old Desmond Hawley seemed to have been, quote, radicalized by an extremist network. They did not provide more details on that. We know that he brought quite a bit of ammo, continued to reload a revolver handgun, take shots inside the school. The Sheriff's Office says Hawley eventually took his own life. We're also learning more about the 2 victims. Children's Hospital tells us they are treating 1 student. The other victim is still at St. Anthony's in Lakewood, and they were also critically hurt. Law enforcement has not identified either of those victims. Your reporter Justin Adams is live at Evergreen High School, where that update from law enforcement just happened. Justin, we heard you asking questions, and there are still plenty of questions that the community has about all of this.
Yeah, one of the questions that has been answered is that this crime scene doesn't only go at the school, but also behind the school, which is where one of the suspects was also hit in the incident from yesterday. As we told you earlier, look at your screen. This is the suspect, which was 16-year-old Desmond Hawley, a student of Evergreen High School. Now, this student was on a bus when he arrived to school yesterday. He had a handgun and fired it multiple times and reloaded it several times in order to fire again. Jefferson County officer says that he was allegedly a part of an extremist network, and there still hasn't been a motive that has been found at this moment.
The suspect's gun was fired a lot. The reason we have so many crime scene areas inside is because we have windows shot out. We have lockers that were shot up. We're finding spent rounds, unspent rounds, so it's a huge area. And the school, I was told, is 3 levels. So lots of work to be done, but he fired multiple times.
Now, for students looking to be able to pick up their vehicles, they can do so today. They will have to go to Bergen Meadows Elementary School. They will have to have their keys with them. If they do not have their keys, or if their keys was left inside of the school or inside of the car, they will not be able to get on the bus to go to Evergreen High School, in order to pick up their car. They could be able to do so until 4:45 today. And also at this moment, it is not known until when this high school will be open yet again. So this is one of those investigation scenes that will continue on, and we'll keep you updated right here on CBS News Colorado. In Evergreen, your reporter Justin Adams, covering Colorado First.
Justin, thank you for being out there getting answers for us. We appreciate you. As a result of the Evergreen school shooting, more than 10 campuses in Evergreen and Conifer closed today. Evergreen High School will be closed at least through tomorrow. Now, if you need resources, you can get them today at Bergen Meadow Elementary. It's open until 5 today and tomorrow from 9 until 1. Victim advocates, mental health professionals, victim compensation representatives, and school personnel will all be there for you. Jefferson County Sheriff's Office says that 2 people who parked in the school's west parking lot, or people that park there can pick up their cars today, but you have to check in at Bergen Meadows Elementary School before 5, and you cannot collect your keys if they are inside the school.
That's what you didn't pay attention to. This right here just threw all y'all off, and you fell for it. You fell for it. So for all you crazy white folks out there, not my metaphysical people, I'm talking about the crazy white people. Leave us alone. No black person was involved. No immigrants was involved. No transgendered was involved. Leave us alone. And if you don't, America, we will fight back. We will fight back. We ain't playing. Spirit, give me the final outcome. I just want to get out of here. I just want to get out this reading. See, y'all the one brought me into this. I didn't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I just knew it was gonna be something stupid. Spirit, talk to me. Tell what's the final outcome? I mean, Utah. And don't act like I don't know my Utah belief system. First of all, I was a fucking Mormon, bitch. I was a fucking Mormon, okay? I got my receipts. So before y'all have an opinion and open your mouth, listen. Be slow to speak and quick to listen. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to get mad at y'all. I'm just saying. Because everybody think they know everything. They don't really know everything. I was a freaking Mormon. I know about that lifestyle, okay? Which them motherfuckers will come for me. Spirit, talk to me. Talk to me. What is the final outcome to this reading? What is the final outcome, Spirit? But please, white people, because y'all tried to say it, you hope it was somebody outside the state. You wanted it. You was praying with your Mormon belief system that it was going to be somebody outside. And then come to find out it was your own kind. Yes, people, stop gaslighting us. This was a white on white crime. It does exist. No, ain't no such thing as white people messing with white. Yes, it is. Wake up, stupid. Wake up, America. Okay, I gotta get this right. Okay. Angel. Oh, virgin. Virgin. Why am I getting virgin? Maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Was the killer a virgin? Oh, virgin. Okay, let me see what the books say. Virgin. Why did I get virgin as the outcome? Virgin. Associated with purity applied primarily to young women. Needs to be explored symbolically as a pattern that represents not only purity, but also the beginning point of creation and bringing forth virgin ideas. Interesting. That's probably why he was stopped. I'm going to read the shadow side too. Shadow virgin manifests as prudish disgust with a fear of genuine sensuality, resisting sex not to save your energy for other evidors, but because it seems inherently repugnant or a reluctant to lose your innocence in any way. See if you have consistently preserved your vital energies for artistic or spiritual pursuits. Okay. This was, I'm going to say this, it was because of the Epstein files, because a lot of these girls were virgins. And that's the reason why he was unalive, because he was going to make sure that people investigate this. That's what it was. I'm over myself now. White people, leave us alone and focus on you and your goddamn drugs. That's all I'm going to say. You and your drugs, leave us alone. And those of you who go to those HBCUs, stand your ground. Talk shit to President Trump, okay? Because some of y'all, they canceled school. Y'all need to get out there and y'all need to protest. Get his ass out of office. And I mean it. You have control, people. All y'all got control to change the narrative. If you go out there and protest, you can make a difference. Make y'all voices loud. Go into the media. Say what you want to believe. Stop being controlled. Okay? Stop being controlled, because that's what they're doing. They're gaslighting y'all and they're controlling y'all. I'm just saying. Why didn't the media talk about the kids in Colorado? That's what we should be talking about. But no, we talking about a fucking... I'm done. I'm done. Kirk, you can take your ass back. You can go. Thank you. You can go. Go back to heaven, hell. Thank you for your presence. I honor your presence. Thank you. Oh. I'm sorry, Spirit. Oh, get on my nerves, guys. And then go have nerve to create a statue in honor of his presence, Kirk presence. I don't care, he gone, he already gone. But to honor his presence. He wasn't a good person, people. Are you people crazy? Are y'all crazy? I will give him credit because he was changing his life after his last days, but that's what they all do. You all know before somebody died, they always try to make it right. He hated everybody at one time. I'm not trying to judge. I'm just saying what he was when he was here. Some of y'all acting like y'all really knew who he was. Y'all didn't know nothing about this until this happened. Please. He was just about to change his ways. That's the only credit I will give that man. People need grace. I will give you that. I will give you that. But other than that, hell no. It was your time. Well, actually, it wasn't your time because you're number 5. So if you're number 5, numerology speaking, yeah, it wasn't your time. He had I pray for his kids. That's who my heart goes out to. My heart goes to his 2 daughters that he left behind. It's just sad. But anyways, guys, I'm over myself. I just want to say, America, we had a problem. There is more to come. This is only the beginning of New World Order. They're putting wool over your eyes, and I need you guys to wake up. It's time. It's time. Okay? So, that's all I can really say about this. This is all I can really say. Kurt is on the other side, and he is watching over his family. He has a mission to do. God put him on assignment, so no worries. He's okay. There's so much stuff going on in the world, guys, that people need to focus on, especially like yourself. I need you guys to invest in you. I need you to stop with the hoopla, stop getting involved in these other celebrities' lifestyles. And speaking of Tamar, this ain't the gossip, but I'm making the gossip hell. Did you see the trailer to the Braxton family? Y'all, didn't I tell y'all? Didn't I freaking tell y'all? It's gonna be a mess. I'ma watch though. I'ma watch. But it's crazy, y'all. I mean, it's a lot of stuff going on. I needed to catch up with y'all. But I had a lot of stuff going on. I will be doing live readings this Thursday. I promise y'all. I promise you. Live reading Thursday is gonna happen. I couldn't do it this Thursday because there was a lot of stuff going on with family. You know, family come first. I love y'all too, but family come first. But yeah, guys, I will be there Thursday, so y'all get ready. This is going to be my last free reading Thursday. So if you want a free reading, get at me quick. I'm going to be charging next time. Okay, just to let y'all know, I will be charging. It's too much energy that I'm pulling, and I'm sorry. I just need to. You guys already know I'm the real deal. But yes. So that's it for this video. I love you guys. Y'all have a safe weekend. Get ready for it. The weather is changing. Allergy season. We want you guys to start growing your own food. Start growing your own vegetables. I want to say a lot before I let y'all go, because you know, I'm trying to give you a good video. You know, I'm hearing Miss Girl is back. I think that was one of my predictions, right? Yeah, Miss Girl is back. If you haven't seen it, watch my 2025 predictions. It's there. They released that. Why did they put Ghislaine Maxwell in Texas? Man, I tell you, they switched her because they know people was gonna beat one part of my fucking ass. They was gonna kill that hoe. But she gets luxury. Trump did that shit. I just want to say, I do want to say, guys, invest in crypto. I'm not gonna tell you twice. I'm not gonna tell you 3, 4, 5 times. Invest in crypto. The American dollar is going to come to an end. Crypto is blowing up, like I told y'all, like I predicted. It's going up. Get invested right now. Get you a Robinhood account and get in there. Start investing. I promise you, because it is happening. It's going up, and business are blowing up now. One thing I will say about Trump, he's a good businessman. He know what the fuck he doing. Well, no, let me take that back. I'm giving him too much credit. Hell no, Trump. Hell no, you're not. But this is probably through. They all under the same umbrella. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But business is going up. Business is going up. I know the gas prices and the food prices were suffering, but the businesses are blowing up. Why? Because we're spending money. That's the only reason things are getting solved. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. That's all I got for y'all. Spooky season is coming up. We're gonna talk about some scary topics. One of them is gargoyles. Yes, gargoyles are real. I didn't want to talk about it, but it's real. So get ready for that. We're going to talk about some horror movies coming up, because y'all know I'm a movie bluff. I love horror movies. Did y'all go buy Weapons? Weapons is out on video. I hope y'all went out to go buy it. What else is going on? That's it, guys. Yeah, I gotta get going, guys. I got an appointment. I got readings I gotta do. I love y'all. Peace, love, and I'll see you all soon. God bless. God bless. Later.